Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, today we're in a little bit of a quandary because they're forecasting rain all day long in the path that we're going to go. And we're going to have to ride in the rain no matter what happens today. I think that's going to be inevitable. So what we're trying to decide is, do we want to take all back roads, or do we just want to get to our destination, which means taking more interstate than what we would normally do. And I think due to the circumstances, since we're on a tight time schedule here to get back to Amarillo, we're going to try to avoid the rain and take the interstate. We'll still be on some small state highways to get to our destination, but we'll lead up some of that on the interstate. So let's get started here. As we head out of town, the dark skies are foreboding of what our entire day is going to be like. Little did we know that we were going to encounter steady winds of 25 to 35 miles an hour in a crosswind scenario. This makes riding extremely difficult and at points dangerous. I'd like to apologize for the dark quality of the video. Once again, we didn't realize that we were filming a situation where the video would come out so dark. In the future, I'll try to do better on that on cloudy days. I experimented with production video where I would enhance the brightness of the video, but it made it look kind of cartoonish to me, so I thought that that was not exactly what I was looking for. For those of you who use GoPro cameras like we do to shoot our video, you can make custom settings, and I'm going to have to play with that and figure out which is a good cloudy day setting that will produce a really good quality video for this channel. Here we're crossing the Bighorn River, and that's unique with the Battle of the Little Bighorn. Also, the Yellowstone River, which has been in the news recently for its flooding, just historic flooding, the Yellowstone River also runs right through Billings, Montana. The Yellowstone River and the Bighorn River dump into the Missouri River, which eventually dumps into the Mississippi River. But our whole exercise here, our riding, is going to be to follow the Missouri River as much as we can. It's some beautiful country and it goes through several states. So bear with us as we fast track the ride today to avoid the weather here, but it'll get us in good position for tomorrow's ride along the Missouri River. Today is one of those days that we normally probably would have sat it out and let the weather pass through before we took off on the motorcycles, but today we decided, due to scheduling, that we were going to ride through the rain and the weather to get to our next destination. Though we did alter the plans a little bit, and I'll show that to you on the map on what we did differently. We tried to make it a little easier on ourselves. Today we battled some rain and it was really cold, but the thing that really made it difficult for us was that doggone wind. I'll tell you what, we had some very powerful straight line winds today, and if you've ever ridden straight on your bike while the bike's leaning over, you know what I'm talking about. We did that for a couple 100 miles, and it was just really tiring. But we made it here to Sidney, Montana, and we're settled into the hotel now, and we're getting warmed up and getting settled in for the evening. Unfortunately, because of the high winds and the difficulty in controlling the motorcycles under those conditions, we didn't do as much filming today that we would normally do. It was a really pretty ride from Glendive up here to Sidney, and it would have been nice to film that, but the wind just made it too difficult to take your hands off the handlebars in order to do that. So today's video will be a little slim on the video content, but hopefully it'll give you a feel for what we went through today. Let me show you where we went on the map and what we didn't do. We started out this morning here in Billings, Montana, and we were going to go north out of town and possibly go all the way up here and across through the Indian reservation. Because the weather was so terribly bad, we decided that that would be really difficult, and we talked to somebody and they said some of those areas aren't really that photogenic. So we decided to make life easy on ourselves and take the interstate. So we took I-94 here all the way up to Glendive, and then we took 16 up here to Sidney. And so tomorrow this will position us to be able to go north and get on the other side of the Missouri River, and then our game plan is to follow back roads and back highways along the Mississippi River, which is off the map over here. So I will show that to you tomorrow, what we were doing. Well, that's all for today. I hope you like our effort on this video. If you did, please give it the big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.
And today we're in Sidney, Montana. Had a cold, windy ride here, but made it. Have a beautiful hotel room. Getting set for tomorrow.